Hello everyone, my name is Brian, but you can call me the Bugler, and today we're going to be breaking down the Titan's class abilities. The first class ability is called Towering Barricade. It creates a large shield in front of you, followed by Rally Barricade. This creates a shield that's only about waist high, but when you crouch behind it, it reloads your weapon. We're going to take a look at the duration of these shields first. I'm going to split the screen in a moment, and when I do, I want you to pay attention to the size of both shields. The top shield is Towering Barricade, and the bottom shield is Rally Barricade. The top shield is much taller than the bottom one, whereas the bottom one is wider on both ends, providing more coverage from the sides. And when our timer is up, you'll see that both shields only last for 20 seconds, the exact same time. Both shields also share the same cooldown, 36 seconds, and these cooldowns begin exactly when the shield goes out, meaning that the effective cooldown, or the time that you're without a shield, is only 16 seconds. Now in this clip, I just want to show you that the Siegebreaker Titan's Sun Warrior skill does not affect the cooldown of the class ability. It's also an interesting note that you can change between shields without resetting the cooldowns, unlike your other skills, meaning that you can switch between the Rally and Tower without resetting the cooldown. Let's take a look at the defensive capabilities of the shields. First up is Towering Barricade. You can see that I can safely stand behind it without being hurt by splash damage. It's also worth noting that both shields share the same amount of health. You can see that this Cabal enemy is unable to break either shield. We'll take a look at Rallying Barricade next. But before we move on, I want to show you a little secret that I found out by using the Towering Barricade. Something that you might not know and could save you in the future. Towering Barricade protects you from knockback. Yes, something that the Sentinel shield cannot do. And as long as you're on the other side of that Towering Barricade when there's a knockback, you're immune to its effects. You can even have a snack while you watch your teammates get crushed. Alright, let's move on to Rally Barricade. As you can see, Rally Barricade leaves a little more to be desired when it comes to defensive capabilities. If you're using the kneel emote behind the shield, you can still be hit if an enemy is a little bit taller than you. But that's not the real point of this shield. The point of this shield is to increase your offensive capabilities, which it does in spades. I'm testing this against the modular mind for a few reasons. First, this enemy doesn't move around much. Second, it's from the beta, so most players watching this video will have seen it, and I won't spoil anything for you. When I crouch behind this shield, I instantly reload my rocket launcher, increasing my damage per second dramatically. In total, I do about 12,000 damage and can solo this phase of the boss all by myself. And don't forget, your teammates can utilize these effects too. All they have to do is crouch behind the shield like you. I mentioned earlier in the video that both the Towering Barricade and the Rally Barricade share the same amount of health, but did you know that the amount of health that the shields have depend on your power level? I'm going to split the screen in a second. On the top you'll see me level 20 with 67 power, and on the bottom you'll see me level 20 with 277 power. You see that the top shield breaks much sooner than the bottom shield. This is because at a lower power level, the shield has less health. I theorize it's either one of two reasons, both of which I'm unable to actually confirm. The first reason is that the shield has its own power level, so when you throw out your shield, its power level is equivalent to yours, and enemies will do increased amount of damage to its set health depending on the power level. So at level 67, this enemy does much more damage, thereby destroying the shield quicker. The other theory is that the shield has a set amount of health depending on your power level, which remains constant. So enemies that are strong forever will always do an increased amount of damage and destroy your shield quicker, regardless of the power difference. Now, since I found these theories to either be extremely hard to confirm or unconfirmable entirely, they don't really mean much here. It's just food for thought, so try not to let them keep you up at night. And that wraps up our video. I tried to keep this one short, not only because it might be old news for people who have watched some of my other videos, I also want it to be a quick reference guide for people looking specifically at the Titan class abilities. This is here for people to use as a tool, and I want it to act as such. In my next video, I'm going to be covering the bottom skill tree for the Hunter Gunslinger subclass. It's the skill tree that we didn't have access to during the beta. I just finished getting that character up to level so I can start my testing, and for the preliminary testing, I can already tell this is going to be an exciting one. You can expect that over the next couple of days, probably on Tuesday. So once again, thanks for watching, I hope I see you next time, And good luck getting through the exclusion zone.